Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Enjoying the Journey. Cancer is a lifestyle. So I originally wanted to do this video outside. I had a place picked out and everything that I wanted to show you guys. And it's like every time I went out there, it would rain. It would just pour rain. It was just horrible weather. And today, you know, here I am. I wanted to go there and it just been, the skies have been opening up like crazy and pouring down rain. It would stop for a little while, then it would pour rain again, then stop and then pour rain again. It's just been a horrible morning. So here I am at Sam's Club parking lot. I have a couple things I need to go in and pick up, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it here, you guys, and the other video is just going to have to wait. So anyway, couple years ago, when I first came out on YouTube, I did a few videos on a food diary, and I did those because you know, since my cancer, you know, I've had cancer 4 times. In all those years, I've really changed my lifestyle. I changed how I ate. I changed. I gave up a lot of things, and I was decided to be just really healthy. And I was doing all that. I was doing what was necessary. I gave up a lot of things, and I think that's why you know, whenever I don't feel well, like whenever I think my body has gotten used to not eating a lot of these foods, that when I do eat them now, I actually get sick from that. So so anyway, so what ended up happening, even though I changed my lifestyle, and even though all my numbers were good at the doctors, you know, I was borderline sugar, so I wasn't too much sugar. I could manage that, but I didn't have cholesterol or high blood pressure or any of that. I was on no medication for my cancer, nothing. It really has helped my health, but I was not losing weight, and you know, I would lose a couple pounds, but I just didn't lose any of the weight. So I decided to keep a prayer journal. I do have a prayer journal. I decided to keep a food journal to see what I was doing wrong. And I did that for several weeks and all. I wanted to see what I was doing wrong. And that food journal, I found out a lot of things about myself. For one, I realized that I am a stress eater, and when I am upset, I tend to go towards the comfort food, like the sugary sweets and like the potatoes and the comfort foods, you know, which is all, you know, a lot of carbohydrates and, you know, gravy and mashed potatoes and all that stuff. I love all that stuff. That brings me comfort. I'm a stress eater. And another thing I've realized that I'm a snacker. So even though I could choose healthy snacks and all, but I'm a snacker. I actually prefer to have several meals in one day, small meals, then have 3 meals a day. I'm a snacker. My family's a snackers. So you know, that's another thing that you're fighting against. You know, you have to choose healthier snacks. So I've changed a lot of things about my life. So, and I was able to get myself down to probably the smallest amount that I was since my cancer. Let's put it that way, because I've always been very petite. I was always very small, and until I got cancer, and then I gained like a total of 80 pounds, and then it seems every time my cancer returned, I gained a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And it took me a long time to come to terms with how I look, because I've always been very thin, and I had a hard time with my body image since my cancer, you know, if that makes sense. So anyway, so what happens? I got down to a nice 206 pounds when we moved here. That was a nice number for me. I am 5'1" and 3/4, and I was quite happy with myself. I was proud of myself. I haven't been that number in many years, and I thought that, okay, I'm finally getting to that. You know, I was looking forward to getting under 200, And I really don't want to lose, I never wanted to lose more than maybe stay like 180. Um, I kind of want to have meat on me, you know, should the cancer come back. And I thought that was a good weight for me. I am 5'1 3/4". That's my full size. And I'm not even 5'2", so I'm very short. So when I gain weight, whether it's 5 pounds, 10 pounds, it looks a lot on me because I am short. It all tends to go in my middle. So I end up looking like a ball, or a better description is I look like a duck. Junk in the front and junk in the back. But it doesn't spread out, you know, all over. When you're taller, your weight tends to spread out more evenly, and you actually may weigh more but look like you weigh a lot less than a lot of us smaller people, you know, in height. So I have to be careful with my weight, because even though 206 on a taller person is actually looks really a lot better than it does on someone small like me. So I was feeling good about that. I was able to maintain that number for almost 2 years, and I was feeling good. I felt I looked better, you know, how I looked and all, and then last fall we had some family issues come up. A lot of stressful things happened in my family, and I just ballooned back up again, and I gained a lot of weight this winter, and I did a lot of stress eating. I still fight stress eating now. So when Jane from Scraptastic Yarn podcast, when she came out with her 50 gone before 2024, I was really thinking about, you know, joining her on this journey, because I thought, you know, this would kind of hold me accountable. Even though I had plans to do this, whether or not I join her or not, I still plan to go back to my old routine and get back myself on track. But there's something about making a declaration. When you make a declaration in front of people, there's people that are going to ask you about this, whether it's a month from now or a week from now, or, you know, or just that feeling in the back of your head that, you know what, people know you're trying to lose weight. So you're being held accountable, if that makes sense, in a nice way. Because we all need that encouragement, or we need that something to hold us in, take better control of ourselves. So I'm going to be joining her officially. I've actually started 2 weeks ago, believe it or not, and I still kind of fell back. I am not going to be 150%, and I'm going to tell you why. I am not going to be able to, or at least not now, to go cold turkey. But I have gone back to a lot of my things. And when I say that about not being able to go cold turkey, I'm talking about that I am still going to have an occasional treat. I'm not going to deny myself, but I am going to have an occasional treat, and I'm going to be feeling okay about doing that. I'm not going to be stressing out that I fell back. You know, I had a Reese's, you know, when I shouldn't have. So I'm not going to be beating myself up. But I am going to join her on this. I am going to do a couple more videos on the things I've done, and maybe just to encourage you as well. Or maybe you can even help me with some ideas. You know, what are you guys doing? But I really want to get back on track to where I was. So I am weighing in, you know, I did weigh in at the highest that I have ever been, and that was 219 pounds. So I gained a total of 13 pounds over winter. That is a lot for someone small like me, because 13 pounds on someone small like me, I look really heavy. I look heavy. You can see by my neck, and then it all goes in my middle now. So then things are a little tighter than they are. Now I can still fit into my clothes, but it's tight, you know. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I am trying to get back in my old routine. And so wish me luck, guys. Any suggestions, any hints, any helps, you know, I love it. I hope to, I hope you guys will join me as well. And Yeah, let's do this together. Anyway, you guys, I gotta head in, and while this rain stops, or hopefully it stops, but it never fails when I come out with groceries, it's always pouring. Pouring. So I'm taking my umbrella with me inside. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.